Okay, here's another video. This time we're gonna do a head shave here with the 9D head shaver. Got this on AliExpress. I've used it a few times, and I can't say it's as good as the Filashave of the first video I did. This one is surprisingly rough. Surprisingly, it takes quite a while to shave, and you know, it really shouldn't, considering there's 9 heads on it, but we'll do a shave with it today, see how it does. And I've also got today my last little bit of Remington Shaver Saver. We'll spray that on before the shave here. Okay, and we'll start. And as always, when I do these videos, you want to, with your free hand, go over your head on an area you've shaved, and you can test to see how close you've gotten. Another thing before we start too, I'll just show you the display here. Turn it on briefly. You see it shows 90 minutes remaining, and this display is notoriously inaccurate. After about 4 or 5 shaves, it really starts to go wrong, you know, and it tells you a number that isn't even close to being accurate. But we'll shave with this thing, and I'll give you my honest opinion of the shave. So let's go. One thing I've noticed, that I've always noticed right away with this thing when I use this, is it's not as smooth as a name brand razor. You know, this thing is Chinese made. They're all over AliExpress. These things are all over Amazon. Different names are slapped on them. They obviously all come out of the same Chinese factory, and they just don't give a very smooth shave, you know. And it's not particularly, I'm not really impressed either by the closeness either so far. So let's continue. At the back of the head here. Switch hands again. With how large the surface area is on this thing, you know, you'd expect and you should expect a closer shave and a faster shave, but it just doesn't. It really doesn't happen. You've got to go over the area. You've got to press harder than you normally would with the Philips or any name brand razor. So I can tell already this will do the job, but it's rough and it's going to take time. The display shows 86 minutes left. That's actually pretty accurate, but again, as you shave with this more and more, you'll find that the display gets more and more inaccurate. Okay. That feels reasonably smooth. I've had barbershop straight razor head shaves. In fact, before I started getting into shaving my head again myself with my electrics, I had been going to barbershops, one particular barbershop, to get my head shaved. And this, how smooth this is, and there are a few rough spots too still. It's actually no rougher than the barbershop. I don't know if the woman who shaves my head is not shaving against the grain. I suspect probably not. But this shave I just did feels quite a bit like that. It's not smooth like a baby's rear end, but it's okay. I've traveled with this. I've taken this with me to Mexico. So if you need something that you can travel with and wanna have a quick head shave, you can certainly try it. But there are better solutions out there. Again, the FiliShave of my first video is far superior, far more comfortable than this thing is. But if you want to, kind of make your first experiment with head shaving, electric head shaving. You know, these are all over, as I've said, all over Amazon, all over AliExpress. And now, yeah, I'll finish up with some aftershave. Before I do that, I'll also mention you can use this, unlike the FiliShave of the first video, you can actually use this in the shower as well. I've done it once, only once. The performance wet is really no different than it is dry, so it just depends on how you want to shave. If you want to do it dry, you can do it dry. If you want a wet shave, you're not going to get any closer with one or the other. But I will grab some aftershave now, and I will return. Okay, I'm back. Here's what I use. Okay, Lubriderm Men's 3-in-1 lotion. It's body, face, and aftershave lotion. So put a little bit of that on. Very little amount. Okay, and just obviously rub it into your head. Feels pretty good. You know, it's an electric after all, so you're not going to get any stinging or burning. That's the one benefit of electrics as well, is that there are no cuts. But yeah, this razor is okay. It's definitely far below the shave quality of the first video's FiliShave, as I've said, but you know, if you want to try one, they have them all over the internet. Just depends, and it doesn't really matter how many heads it has either. This thing has 9 heads. I had one years ago, I think with 5, and it didn't really perform any better than this one didn't perform any better than the 5-headed one. So it just depends on what you want to get, what you see, what's available, what's on sale, whatever, what price you want to spend on it. So there you go. Okay, there's a video. Be sure to visit again electricrazorwrap.com, my message forum. Post any questions you have there, any discussions you'd like to start. That's what it's for. So I will make a new video soon, and we will talk then.